In 1941, when Tom and Mabel Willey arrived in Cuba, it was an island paradise. The sound of music and the smells of Cuban cuisine saturated the streets. The rich and famous occupied luxury hotels. More importantly, it was a mission field ripe for harvest. God worked quickly. Churches were planted and the citizens of Cuba readily responded to the gospel. In 1959, communism seized Cuba. Within a year, the new regime demanded all religious activity cease. Missionaries were driven from the country. Living conditions became harsh. The price of common everyday goods skyrocketed. Persecution grew. Many believers were forced to leave their homeland. It appeared Christianity was in serious danger of being completely eradicated from Cuba. But by God's providence, the work of Free Will Baptist was securely established. Our Cuban brothers and sisters matured quickly. They banded together to utilize precious resources to fan the flames of the gospel. As a result, the church grew explosively. Today, the work flourishes with passionate, trained, and effective national leaders. Cuba is only one example of how God moves. Every missions opportunity is unique. Some countries or people groups may require a long-term missionary presence. Others may only have missionaries for a short time. A few may never have permanent missionaries. Vibrant works are ongoing among our partners in several countries. Yet, one thing is clear. If our financial support leaves, much of the work will come to a halt. What is worse, we have kingdom opportunities we know are fulfilling the Great Commission. Without our continued support, these opportunities may cease to exist. Missiologists cite 4 basic stages of growth for a mission field. Ideally, every mission field progresses from the pioneering stage, where unreached people are introduced to the gospel, to the mentoring stage in which believers are actively discipled and trained. As these leaders take on more responsibility, the work progresses to the partnership stage, where indigenous believers and missionaries work side by side as equals. Ultimately, we rejoice when countries reach the final stage and qualified leaders direct the work. Missionaries depart and international missions participates as specific assistance is requested. We don't abandon our friends and fellow workers. Though we encourage them to carry the work, they still need us. Sometimes it's advice they need. At other times, they need our presence as teachers in seminaries or camp leaders or builders, and more. They also need our continued financial support. You can be confident your gift to the World Missions Offering is making it possible for brothers and sisters in other countries to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. Working together, your offering empowers these partners to further the kingdom. The World Missions Offering helps finance Bible training, humanitarian aid, church planting, and so much more in Brazil, Cuba, India, Nepal, Central Asia, Côte d'Ivoire, Turkey, Uruguay, Ghana, Russia, and Panama. Some of these countries are sending missionaries to other countries. We get to help with that too, but there is more. Our partnerships are not the only beneficiaries of the World Missions Offering. By reaching our goal of $650,000, the I Am General Fund and missionary accounts can benefit as well. For 2 consecutive years, the World Missions Offering played a primary role in correcting every deficit account. These missionary families will leave a lasting legacy, like the missionaries before them. They will see their fields mature and the cycle will continue. Your gift to the World Missions Offering is an important step in sending the gospel to the entire world. Partner with us. Empower ministries. Advance the kingdom. Give to the World Missions Offering.